All right, Kaylee, let's take a look at your paper. MLA format first. This looks good. All of this looks good, but this does not. You have way too much space right here. The War Within is okay title. I know it goes along with your symptom or your disorder, so that's okay. All right, so you start with two really long quotes, which, remember, if a quote goes on to the fourth line, you have to separate it by, hitting enter, then tabbing over twice for every line. So you got to do that if you're going to use this really long quote. Here's the other thing to ask yourself. Do you need this really long quote? Is this essential to your story, or is there another way to start this off? The other thing that I don't like is immediately after that, you just jump right into Macbeth started showing signs of his illness once he murdered King Duncan. There's no easing into this topic. You just start right off saying that Macbeth showed signs of bipolar disorder. There needs to be a sentence that kind of bridges these two concepts. King needs to be capitalized since it's King Duncan. He shows four main symptoms of bipolar disorder. Then you list them all. Your thesis is good along with his multiple symptoms. It needs to be a comma right there. That's one of those things you can take out of the sentence and it would still make sense. So you need a comma there. But other than that, I just really want to see a better setup to this topic, a better attention getter that leads into a better bridge that leads into your topic of your paper. So try to work on that next time. All right, I like the word impetuous here. So not a bad topic sentence to start things off. You have a really good statistic, but here's my problem. Why have this statistic? Suicide, I don't think you really need to define suicide in your paper. I think that does not need it at all. So he has thoughts about killing himself, which he quickly disposes of, which would go against your, many one of the five patients complete suicide. So he doesn't complete suicide. So how does that kind of fit in with your paper and what you're trying to prove? You have too many spaces here, so make sure you fix that. He made a reckless decision to murder Duncan to become king. So now you're getting into the reckless part, but it's not actually related to suicide. So I'm not exactly sure how you're tying this in with your thesis. I know he made poor judgments, but that's not the symptom we're talking about in here. The symptom we're talking about is suicide and thoughts of suicide, or thoughts about death. You could have talked about when he thinks about Duncan's death in Act 1, Scene 7. You could have done that as an example, maybe. You have a run-on sentence here that we need to fix as well. But really got to add some focus to this paragraph to make it stronger. All right. Again, not a bad topic sentence, but we're missing that outside source. I want to know where you got this information from about this as a symptom of bipolar disorder. He did feel guilty right after he killed Duncan. But then you move on right into Banquo. And the worry part makes sense. So that's okay. And worried about that, but I don't think you've really set it up enough about the worry. Macbeth worried about Banquo's prophecy, and then it drove him to make poor judgments, which was killing his friend, but you don't really stop to talk about that much at all. So there still needs to be a stronger connection here with talking about that topic and how that will look, and everything else. So I really think there needs to be something stronger here for that. Good transition into the next paragraph, so that looks good. But yeah, we need that outside source here. We need that stronger connection to the thesis there as well. All right, Kaylee. Again, with this next paragraph, you don't have any outside sources. You don't have any quotes from the play as well. Now, your symptom is okay being more active than usual. I like the idea of he took a more active role in the relationship. What does that prove to you? When Lady Macbeth was making decisions, he still made terrible choices. But now that he's making decisions, he's still making terrible choices. So what is he ultimately gaining from this idea of gaining this independence in this more active role? How does that tie in with your thesis? So I'd love to see more of that in here too. his sleep day. Okay, so not a bad transition into the next one, but it's a pretty short paragraph as far as there's not a whole lot in here to really pick apart and analyze. The good thing is you're not making a ton of punctuation mistakes, so that's good. But we still need to make some stronger connections there. All right. Not a strong topic sentence here. Well, maybe this is the stronger topic sentence, I guess. So you have this, I have trouble sleeping, whether it be too little or too much. You got a space issue here, so at least you're using an outside source now. His lack of sleep, now you're getting into hallucinations and not sleep, which you could have done a lot with sleep. He also had trouble sleeping after he hired 2 murderers to go kill Banquo. This isn't sleep, though. This doesn't have anything to do with sleep. This has to do with the hallucinations. So I'm not exactly sure if you just worded that wrong or what, but that's not, it doesn't have anything to do with trouble sleeping as well. All right. He has a tendency to make rash decisions due to his prophecies. He's calm to worry and not receive much sleep. But again, doesn't really add anything. Doesn't really add on to the thesis or make your thesis stronger. And yes, he had many symptoms as well. All right, let's get into your conclusion. All right, so you have a really extended conclusion. It's probably the longest paragraph of your whole paper, where you go through each main point, but it's like 3 sentences for each main point. I think you can probably summarize that a little bit better. Word choice, a couple of areas where you might want to look at word choice. Along with his poor judgment led him to his, I don't know, I just feel like him is used a lot in here, and his, I don't know, I might want to work on that. I don't feel like you need to add all these quotes back in. You already said them once. So I don't think you need to add those back in. And this is your clincher. Do you think Macbeth could have been one of the blah, blah, blah that were affected? A, you can't use you. B, that's a really weak sentence. And the whole, yeah, it's just a weak sentence. Could he be? I don't know. You just got done writing a whole paper about how he had bipolar disorder, so why are you asking me that whether he had it or not? Seems kind of ridiculous. All right. Make sure that all of these, you have a couple different hotline things. Make sure you get rid of the space right here. Everything else I think looks good, so I think you should be good there. All right, Kaylee, we just need to add a little bit more organization. We need to add a little bit more to the thesis, really add on to it overall. I mean, the bones of it are pretty decent, but you just got some things there you need to clean up. So hopefully we'll see a rewrite out of you.